Okay, hi everyone. So, welcome to this demo of the Learn Daily app, where you can leverage AI to practice technical concepts whenever you have 10 minutes to spare. So, I'm just going to go ahead and go to learndaily.in, which is the domain. And as you can see, it gives you a general idea of what the app does. I'm just going to go ahead and click on Start Learning Now. So, since I've already created an account, it's telling me what my credentials are. I think I'm just going to go ahead and log in. Once I'm logged in, I can see that I can either start practice or I can check my practice history, which shows me my progress. I'm going to go ahead and start practicing. So today I feel like practicing Kotlin. So let's just talk about Kotlin. How about Kotlin? Kotlin sealed classes. So the more nuanced a topic you pick, the better the responses you get will be. And since I've used Kotlin sealed classes before, let me just see what an intermediate level question on Kotlin sealed classes looks like, and maybe I can answer. So basically, it's going to generate, using an LLM, it's going to generate a question for you that you can basically answer. So here's an intermediate level question about Kotlin sealed classes. What are sealed classes in Kotlin? How do they differ from regular classes? Provide an example where you would use sealed classes to represent the state of a network request. Okay, cool. So that kind of sealed classes in Kotlin restrict um, restrict hierarchy, uh, hierarchy and um, extensibility of a class. So uh, only a few subclasses can inherit inherit from a parent class. And maybe I'll give an example of what a sealed class would be. So I'll say sealed class network state, and inside that um, data, let's say the object success extends network state object loading extends network state, and object error extends network state. And since we want maybe the success to have some data, maybe we can make this a data object, data or data class, let's say, success, and then inside that we can say val data, which can be of any type, or let's say any. Okay, so it also helps us find out if we are missing something during compile time if we use when statements. This is a general answer that I'm getting right now. So maybe I've missed out certain things. Maybe my knowledge about sealed classes in Kotlin needs to be improved. And that's where we get to the next step, where once I submit the answer, it will obviously grade the response and it will give me a really quick summary of what I can do better for the next time, or in which way I can kind of improve myself. So it's basically looked at the answer and it's saying your answer provides a good overview of Kotlin sealed classes, highlighting their purpose in restricting class hierarchies and enhancing type safety, particularly with event expressions. Here's a breakdown of some points along with some suggestions for improvement. So I can go through this whole thing. You can imagine like I have 10 minutes and I can kind of just read through this. Um, compile time safety, some keywords it's kind of giving me. So if I'm in an interview setting, if I mention like compile time safety, if I mention um, type safety with generics, etc., etc. Like it provides me with the knowledge that I can use the next time I try to answer anything related to Kotlin CL classes. And it's helpful in terms of giving me a very quick example as well. So it's told me that, okay, instead of doing this, why don't you make a generic like that? Instead of using any, why don't you use the t variable? And yeah, so conclusion, it gives me a simple conclusion as well. Overall, your understanding is solid. With these additional clarifications and improvement, your answer would be even more informed. So this is kind of a very simple example of how I would use Learn Daily currently. And as you can see, I can either continue practicing or I can view history. So if I go into my history, this is what we just practiced, which is our Kotlin CL classes. Before that, I was practicing a whole bunch of other things as well. And this list is paginated, so it goes back, you can create unlimited questions, as many as you want, and we'll store all of them for you, and you can come back and revise anytime you would like to revise. So yeah, I mean, that's just a very simple tutorial for how to use Learn Daily currently. I would love it if you would give it a shot, pick a topic, pick a very nuanced topic, and hopefully you'll learn something from those 5-10 minutes that you spend on the website. Thank you very much, and thanks for watching.